Curses come back to hurt you. The words of the well-known Venerable Nocho Kaku, a Japanese Buddhist monk. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sene, and here I am talking about the great Gautama Buddha's teaching that insists on the discipline of our minds, where we do not entertain bad thoughts on anyone. Most of us are good people. We are law-abiding citizens who are leading lives within the realms of kindness to others, generosity, and as much as possible, we are practicing awareness of feelings like anger, selfishness, or greed. Guys, according to Gautama Buddha's teachings, this is not enough to end the cycle of samsara. Our minds continuously talk to us non-stop, often suggesting what we should do, what we shouldn't do, and even reminding us of a long-gone enemy or a long-gone injustice we suffered. And the mind keeps asking us why we do not think of feeling relieved through payback. We need to understand at all times that we need to be aware of the ill feelings towards people or events that our minds may try to stir in us. Practicing awareness, in other words, looking in our minds always, is a great way to find relief because the awareness of thoughts help us deal with anger, greed, and lust and other negative feelings. There are times that we, though we are non-violent and good people, have wished punishment, even with anger sometimes, towards criminals, when we read about heinous crimes committed by human beings on human beings or human beings on animals. We should never let our minds go there. Guys, Buddhism advises us that we should never get involved with the happenings of the world of which we have absolutely no control over, and we should never send out curses to the universe. My friend Anthony was recently talking about a horrible criminal that he had read about recently. He said, I would do horrible things to him if I got my hands on him. Guys, please understand that Anthony is a good, law-abiding citizen, a kind and generous person. However, he foolishly let himself get involved emotionally with this incident, and he let his mind play games on him, and he emotionally connected with this criminal through the wave of hatred he felt for the crimes the offender had committed. Anthony sadly lost awareness of his feelings of anger at that moment. As we all know, guys, it's very common for us to be upset, angry over injustice and violence, and totally reject a criminal and his or her activities. It is also normal and common for most people to express their disgust and even their hatred towards a criminal. These people who think like this and speak like this are very often non-violent, fair, honest, kind, caring people who lead good lives. However, they're unable to control the anger they feel about an incident, lose awareness of their angry thoughts, and they fall victim to the anger that their minds may direct them to feel. Guys, remember, we all need to understand clearly that by sending curses out to the universe, we are making a connection with the criminal or the object of our hatred in a way that is unbelievably strong. Anthony, my friend, at that moment, intensely emotionally connected with the person through a hate-filled wave of anger, hoping the person would suffer to the utmost, and that he, Anthony, would be involved in the person's suffering. Please remember, guys, Buddhism warns us against this. Once you connected with a person through these hate-filled curses, which actually may feel normal and fair at the time as the crimes committed are so abominable by this particular criminal, we do have a very, very strong chance of meeting this person in your samsara journey. Buddhist teachings warn us never to hate or speak angrily about anyone, because that anger and those feelings of abhorrence will create a strong bond in the samsara journey, a negative bond. Back to my friend Anthony and his curses. There is a very strong possibility that Anthony will meet this person, the criminal, in his endless samsara journey. And as he wished, Anthony might have access to the person in whatever capacity. And there is also a high probability that Anthony will harm that person, the venerable monk Nurture Kaku explained. Guys, now stop for a minute and think about this. Why add to our karmas as the karmic forces of actions and thoughts cannot be erased? And a word of warning before I leave. When you curse a criminal or whoever with so much intensity that you wish you could get your hands on the person and harm the person, you are getting into a sphere of darkness and anger in this timeless, endless samsara, as our Japanese Buddhist monk preached to us. What if the person who just cursed and made a strong negative connection with hateful thoughts comes back as your mother? The dangerous situation the Venerable Buddhist monk explained to us is that there might be the possibility of harming your own mother lurking strongly around you. Hatred is so dangerous. So, guys, let's practice awareness. Always look at our mind when anger comes in. And instead of uttering words or entertaining thoughts of anger, let's look at those thoughts. Be aware of those thoughts so that they go away. Again, I'm emphasizing the importance of being aware of our thoughts at all times. It brings so much peace. Guys, hope you find this inspirational, and if you did, please subscribe and share. That's it from me tonight. Thank you, guys. Good night.